It doesn't ever happen. Here's the thing. I go down to personnel to talk to this horribly condescending woman, Rita, or Deborah, and I tell her that I would like to get out of the witch game right now and into the FG game. FG, that's short for fairy godmother. Good, because you guys aren't the brightest crowd I've seen. Anyway, she pulls out this dusty old spell book and it cracks open all dramatic like, and smoke starts pouring out of the book. I'm a witch. I've seen lots of crazy, magical, crazy things before, but I've never seen smoke pour out of the book. And I tell ya, it is kind of creepy. Anyway, then Rita Deborah looks up and she's all, "You must take the worst thing and turn it into the best thing." I know, right? You must take the worst thing and change it into the best thing. It's like, what does that even mean? Eventually, Rita Deborah comes out of her trance and tells me flat out that in order to become a fairy godmother, I need to take the worst thing I ever did and change it into the best thing. Well, there you have it, folks. She told me to go home and think about what the worst thing I ever did was, but I sort of, kind of knew. You see, there was once a king and he loved to dance and dance and dance, and he had a queen and they loved to dance and dance and dance, and they had 12 daughters who loved to dance and dance and dance, and sometimes they would throw big parties where they would dance and dance and dance, and sometimes they would go out in the woods and they would dance and dance and dance. They were so happy and in love, it was disgusting. Anyway, one day I was in the woods looking for some purple lady slippers, a very rare and very beautiful flower that I needed for a sleeping curse. Anyway, I was just about to give up and go home when I saw the lady slippers a few hundred feet away. I was just about to run and go get them when the king and his fool wife came bounding into the meadow. They trampled the lady slippers into a place. I was furious. I was screaming all sorts of things I can't remember, and they were screaming at me, and the whole thing was a mess. Anyway, before I went home, I pointed at the king and vowed my revenge. After I got home, I started rifling through all my spellbooks until I found my oldest, darkest spellbook given to me by my great aunt who used to turn kids into gingerbread and eat them. Anyway, I started flipping through all the pages until I found the darker spell. I actually didn't know exactly what kind of spell I was casting, but I mumbled the words and called out the king's name. 2 days later, I received word that the king had died. He had danced himself to death, and the queen was blaming me, which she had the right to. Poor thing, she was heartbroken. She sent out a decree demanding 2 things. The first, my head. The second is that no one in the kingdom was to ever dance again. So for the past few years, I've been living in muck and dodging the queen's guards who are always hunting me. That's another reason why I want to get out of the witch business. Anyway, I keep thinking, how am I going to take the worst thing and change it into the best thing? My only sliver of hope is that the queen has 12 obedient daughters who even now are sleeping soundly, tucked sweetly in their beds.
There yet? Be quiet. What? I was shushing. Shh. You were shushing quite loud. Okay, girls, we're in the clear. Where's Violet? She's up there. Violet, get down from there. What? I was just seeing if we were being followed. We wouldn't be followed? We're far too quick. Quick or not, it's getting harder to sneak out. Why do we have to give Patty that drink? I feel so terrible, poisoning her every night. Oh, we're not poisoning her. We're just giving her the gift of sleep.
Yes, we are very gracious.
I know it doesn't hurt her, it just feels wrong. But what would we do if we couldn't dance anymore? I don't know, Mom would be so mad if she found out. we should be doing this anymore. I want to go home. Home? Home? Don't you want to dance?
Yes, come on, girls. Dance a jiggly jig like a big slimy piggity pig. Sleep that piggity pig.
Yes, but that was such a long time ago. But now... Mama says dancing is just for the bad girls.
I disagree. It's good and it's fine, and I feel so divine when my sisters are dancing with me.
Mama says dancing is just for the dumb girls.
I disagree. It's really just fine. Open your heart to see how the world could be.
Because the Pied Piper didn't pop them out of his covers with his bloomin' magic flute. Oh, I've told enough tall tales to make my nose a mile long. And all because I can't stay awake long enough to keep those pretty princesses' heads on their pretty little pillows. Hey, we're here! Oh, thank heavens above! Girls, your mother will be here any moment for your morning inspection. And if she finds anything amiss, she'll have my head before the day's out.
Oh, darling, happy worry.
For you always manage to think of something.
Oh, dear me. Here she comes. Hurry up and get in line. If you're going to stand there watching me get sacked, at least still be standing in proper order.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Mama.
Marigold here, Magnolia here, Violet here, Rose here, Lily and Poppy here, Amaranth here, Tulia, Daisy, Lilac, and Iris. Iris. Here. Iris, let me see your shoes. All of you, let me see your shoes. Just as I thought. Ruined again. And what ridiculous explanation will you offer up now? Or perhaps you will have come to your senses at last and admit that you have again destroyed a brand new pair of shoes.
By sneaking out to go dancing?
Oh, no, milady. The princesses know you have banished all dancing from the kingdom. They are well aware that dancing is the worst offense ever. And they would never do something so would you? No!
See, they never would.
I swear on me, Uncle Bill's grave.
Well, provided you do indeed have an old Uncle Bill, then pray tell me what did happen to these shoes, Hattie?
Well, milady, it's the strangest thing, of course. The gift was so marigold. She runs along beside his cart.
I'm afraid it's getting old.
And then there is Petunia, yes, and we all know. She likes to bow and curtsy, but she gets out of control. Oh dear, yes, I see Leah and Lilac with their great big arts. They're popping down while waiting for the ice cream cart.
Okay.
Daisy gotten poison out from her feet to her face. And Lily and Poppy run the three-legged race. Magnolia and Violet, they both walk the fence. Amaryllis chews her shoes and flames get tense.
Okay.
Working in the garden and sipped on a rake. While Iris pitter-patters round her party break.
That's what happened to our shoes. We really have to try them on before we go and buy them off. They wear and they tear and their soles show through. They sure don't make them like they used to. So you're saying that the shoes I bought you are poor quality? Really? Well, as it appears I have an issue to take up with the shoemaker. Could you please tell me again how they've been ruined?
Again, milady?
Again, Hattie, except faster this time.
Well, it's that blind milkman. He often is forgetful, so that marigold. She runs along beside his cart
To pay him what he's owed.
right, and then there is Petunia, yes, and we all know. She likes to bow and curtsy, but she doesn't. I see Leah and Lilac with their great big arms. Jump up and down while waiting for the ice cream cart. Daisy gotten poison out from her feet to her face. And Poppy ran three-legged race. Magnolia and Violet, they love fence. Amaryllis chews her shoes and flames get tense. Rosa's working in the garden and sipped on a ring. While Iris pitter-patters round her party break.
That's what happened to our shoes. We know she thinks that her mom and dad are not even letting mom and are too big, but our souls are true. They sure don't make them like they used to. I am so sorry, but I'm still not sure I'm understanding. Violet, you took up fencing, and Rose, you stepped on a snake. Could you please explain to me one more time how they've been ruined? And Hattie?
Well, yes, milady?
I'm a very busy woman. Could you please speed it up a bit?
Faster still, Your Highness.
Faster if you would. Here we go, girls. Something about a milkman.
Company's forgetful, so that marigold. She runs along beside his cart.
Got to pay him gold.
Right, and then there is Petunia, yes, and we all know. She likes to bow and curtsy. Down waiting for the ice cream cart. Daisy got poison over her feet. Three-legged race. Magnolia and Violet. Amaryllis chews her shoes and flames get tense. Rosa's working in the garden and sipped on a ring. While Iris pitter-patters round her party break.
That's what happened to our shoes. We never should have better mom and live our by the letter. Mom and heart too big, but our souls are true. They sure don't make them, really don't make them, really sure don't make them like they used to.
Whew! All right, that's enough.
Yes, I agree, that is quite enough. Girls, go get washed up. We'll be having breakfast in 15 minutes. Now you've had your fun for the morning. Go get washed up and start acting like princesses. Now! It's a wonder that with this crown on my head, my own daughter still confused me with the court jester. I have in the past known some foolish days, but Hattie, I am no fool.
I hope I'm not out of place in saying that you shouldn't be too hard on the girls.
They do get in a spot of trouble here and there. They're really all good in their art of arts. And right beside that goodness is a lot of love for their mother, though she may not see it at times. I know, Hattie. I know that it is everyone else's opinion that I'm far too hard on the girls. But what no one considers is the weight of responsibility that lies upon my shoulders. It is incumbent upon me, alone, to raise up 12 daughters to meet their fate as the future of this kingdom. I had to prepare them for what lies ahead. A very weighty duty, milady, if I may say so myself. I had to teach them to forsake childish cares and start to focus on the task at hand. As I always say, a task in need is a task indeed, and all the while I'm trying to protect them from what, milady? From creating a past too painful to build a bright future upon. I know you mean well, Hattie, but I've learned for myself that it's better to shut away all fanciful dreams and fantasies from the beginning, rather than to live and breathe for them to come true, when they never do. If you say so, milady, but I always say that dancing in the sunshine or the rain is still just that, dancing. And dancing in the rain makes you more grateful for the sunny days yet to come. I'm so sorry, Hattie, what did you say? Oh, nothing, milady. Will you be needing anything before I fetch the girls for breakfast? No, my thoughts will keep me company for now. Good day, milady. life I didn't choose. How can I hope what I'm bound to lose? Why not just pull out my old dancing shoes and put them on? No, I'll never dance again, never can dance again. Now that the music is gone.
Such a sad song, Your Majesty sings.
Who's there?
Oh, just a lowly old beggar woman who wants to make things right.
I know you. You're the witch who attacked us in the meadow, the one who cursed my husband. Guards!
Now, Your Highness, no one can hear you. You see, I placed a small spell over our room so our talk would be just between us.
What do you say? Have you come to curse me as well?
Calm down, Your Majesty. No one is here to curse anyone. I'm here to help.
I don't need your help. Leave this castle at once. Guards!
Look, Queenie, pull yourself together. I'm here to help you with those flounce and rascal pups of yours. Keep dodging that pumpkin and calling us every time the moon gets jiggy.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
Right, I have to put this in Queenie talk. Your Royal-est Highness, it would be my henceforth and la-di-da pleasure if you would allow me to assist you with...
Enough! I don't need your help. I'm leaving. You can go back to wherever you came from.
With your daughters?
What do you know of my daughters?
Only that 12 pairs of shoes don't get worn out by walking on picket fences.
Why are you here?
I've come to bring Your Majesty this.
What is that?
It's a cloak, not unlike the ones your daughters are putting on every night. Only this one. This one here. She's got a little bit of magic to her. You see, whoever puts this on disappears completely.
Why would
Go to your daughter's chambers tonight, just before they go. Nighty-night, and tuck your little darlings in. But whatever you do, don't eat or drink anything they offer to you.
you make them sound like scoundrels?
But quack like a duck, shoe fits.
I am so sorry. I still do not understand a word you're saying. Something about ducks, is that right?
I'm just saying, if your daughters offer you anything to drink, just pretend to drink it, and then pretend to fall asleep.
I beg your pardon. I am a queen and a daughter of His Majesty King Francis IV. I do not pretend.
Look, a witch disappeared in your bedroom. She's offering you a magic cloak that will make you disappear. Your daughters are wearing out 12 pairs of shoes and clearly lying about it in the morning. If you don't think you have a problem, you're better at pretending than you think.
Tell me one more time what I need to do.
Good, Your Highness. Now take this cloak